Hey guys, um, for today's video I decided I'm going to perform for you. You can find a description of what I am performing and why I'm performing it in the box below. You can see the title, it's a German word. Still trying to work out the pronunciation, I know, I should know that already, but I don't speak German. But a rough translation of this word is forest solitude. It starts with two words. He utters only single syllables that are still heavy enough to leave craters, holes smashed in skulls, leaving room for faith to spill out and empty on the floor, breaking open the casket of truth, pulling splinters from his heart and sharing his love with the world. It starts with spilling words into air and opening himself to the world. From there he takes each word and strings them along like a poem falling from his teeth, asking his family to understand himself. After that, his prayer-based preaching picket fence father whips off his belt to decide whether or not his son will be a faggot, beating out the sin forged under his blood by the father and the church and the Holy Mother, who stands in the corner scared to rescue her son because the lights of hell surround his eyes, or at least that's what she's told. For how dare he bring this sin to their home, as he curls into the smallest shape he can and asks the stars and the moon and all things living for forgiveness, as he prays for the life that was given to him to be taken back to before time began. It starts with a slamming door. Clothes scattered on a sidewalk and blood dripping down his hand, creating a Hansel and Gretel trail to the one place where the Bible came to life in the form of belt on back and was used to destroy his flickering truth, the one place he can never return but never escape, as he waits for his cursed blood to drain from his head and light up the gutter with the brilliance of his life, so he can see that it is worth something, see it brighten the skies and fill with grace, and not just the bruised skin he carries, leaving rotting wood in the cross of his family, that brings Jesus down kneeling to pray for his safe journey, as he stumbles to the dumpster behind the deli that will become his Eden, so long as it is away from his home. He lies with his hand on his chest, the bruised and broken skin bouncing to the rhythm of the heartbeat in his neck, telling himself that he is still alive, and he will find haven, so long as he waits for salvation, cupping his hands around the quivering flame of his hope, only to whisper to the sky, "Let life be a forest, so I can roam in the empty bowels of the world and search for what I have lost, to become a statue against the wind, so I can ask the sun for forgiveness, to drip down the branches of the trees that will cover my head, to sit alone in the woods and be welcomed home by the holy." Let the boy who is lost in the world find a place to lay his head, for the love that he shared with creation caused him so much more agony than it did the beauty of sharing another man's soul.